Hello everyone, I'm Eva.
And I'm David, and this is the Austin InfoSec stream. Today we have a bonus stream because we just cannot get enough of this 3D printing. And I was joking to a friend that after spending 20 something hours, and I haven't counted, but I think we're kind of close to 20 something hours. We today are finally going to crash it and burn it. So it's going to we're going to destroy this printer today. We have a few more steps for the assembly, and afterwards we will attempt to print something. But I realized as preparation for the stream that it's not that straightforward. There are one type of file that you feed into the printer and another type of file for the model itself. And you need to, I didn't know about slicing. I heard about slicing. So because the 3D printer will print layers at the time. So you need to slice up the model like a sausage. So we're going to slice up the model that we're going to print. And I do have a model that I would like to print out. It's very small. I think it will take a couple minutes to print. I got this one from an Italian hacker maker. Yeah, it doesn't look much, but just bear with me there. So this thing here is for electronic probes. And I broke one of these little pieces because I'm dumb. And apparently you cannot just bend it to whatever degrees you like, because you will break it. And can you see the hot glue here? So I did some hot gluing this line here. I'm not sure if it's visible, but I managed to try to like do it like this, and I'm not sure if it will. It doesn't. It doesn't focus. It still sees our face, I think. Okay, I cannot get the camera focused, but I will show it under the overhead camera. But there's now it's not hot glue, actually, it's super glue. So I super glued it, and I'm not 100% happy with the result. I think it holds, but it would be nice to print again this piece and replace it. I don't think our filament is the exact color match, but it doesn't matter. It will look cool. This will be a special piece, and it should be fairly small. Also the probe base that I ordered can hold multiple of these, and in the kit they only provide a couple. So now we can 3D print additional probes for the kit, and this should be fairly quick and easy. Easy is probably not a word that I will use in a stream ever again. By the way, for those who followed the stream, was it on Monday, right? No, not Monday, Wednesday. So yesterday, right? That was yesterday, the throwback one. After finishing up the stream, I looked at the notes and I immediately realized what was wrong with the Kerberos one. Everything went perfectly well. I think I just accidentally fat fingered in the editor a line, and it happened to be Control-D because I had an extra line for the hash, and I tested it. It's actually in there. It's all good. So I take back everything about the design part. Well, I don't know why in Packet does not work, but it worked for Kerberos. I was able to crack the hash. So we're going to continue with that point on, just in case you couldn't sleep. That was the issue. The Kerberos worked perfectly fine, and cracking the password was definitely possible. Now, I don't know if anyone followed the Sans stream that I just did. That was the warm-up session for me today, and I need to find my notes. I'll just try to get where is it? There's the bonus stream one. And we're not gonna do any InfoSec news or anything like that, because we really have to finish today on time. So because I have a call at 11 with some folks in the US and another friend and co-author from Australia. So I really have to be on time for them. So let's get to the meat part immediately. Maybe just on the streams. So I did a stream on network forensics with Phil Hagan, and that was a YouTube stream organized by Sense, and it's an hour long. I think there should be a recording of it. I'm not sure if you can find it already on the Defer YouTube channel, but if you're interested in that one, check that one out. I think it went really well. We went a bit over time. That was probably because of me, because I'm always going over time. But we covered a couple of interesting tools and concepts. So if you're new to network forensics because you haven't seen previous streams, then check that one out. And tomorrow, we're not gonna deal with the printer, even if we're not able to finish it, because we are almost running out of time to do the preparation for our assessment. So I want to cover the preparation part for our Wi-Fi assessment tools. Initially, my idea is to just configure Wi-Fi pineapples, test them out, but maybe we will get a few additional tools and check them out, perform some testing. So that's the idea for tomorrow. And on Saturday, we are probably going to do the throwback continuation because my lab is about to expire, but we'll see that and when we can squeeze it in, but that's the plan. And Sunday, Hungarian beginner friendly, try hack me junior penetration tester path. We're going to look at burp suit this time, and we'll see how far we can get with that one. So that's all for the week. Let's see now where we left off. And we do have a fully assembled 3D printer, or almost, kind of. We almost have it done. We just have a few more steps. And I believe we were here on the pre-flight check part. Do we have anyone in the chat who's returning and was following the previous ones? I saw the Nick, but then no, wasn't Onion here?
Yeah, but I think that they have left.
Oh, maybe they will come back later. So we have a printer, but we still need to do the calibration part. And the next step here is the Pinda sensor height adjustment. If you were checking out our progress while we were building it, we left off with the sensor in a position that was recommended by the guide, but we still need to do the adjustment. And based on the picture here, it's going to be painful as usual. Then we still need to insert a couple pieces here connected to the power. I am not going to remove the foil just yet after we finish up. And if you think that this is done, they have another manual here, and we need to follow, I think, a couple of steps from this handbook to do the pre-flight checks. I already chose the model that we will attempt to print out, and at the very end, we still have 6 gummy bears left. So we need to eat all of those gummy bears. That's the idea. So let's do this adjustment part, and then we're going to switch over here. I also downloaded, I just wonder which one is that. No, this is the manual. So I also downloaded here files, and I installed all the drivers and the apps because I was afraid it might require a restart. But it's basically just next, finish. I chose install everything. And that was a bit too much probably, but now we can connect all kinds of printers from Prusa because I installed all the drivers for all the printers for everything. And they also have a slicer application. So we are going to check that one as well. And yeah, there's the handbook. So I have all these downloaded. I think there's also a step that requires firmware update. So we're going to perform that one as well. Even though according to the manual, the printer is always shipped with the latest, greatest firmware version, but this one was sitting around for about a month, so they might have a more recent one. So yeah, this was updated 2 months ago, so I'm not sure if we have really the latest, greatest one. So we're going to do the installation of the firmware and update of the firmware as well. All right, first step here, and I have the printer under our overhead camera, but it's probably not going to work. Can I ask you to do the switch. I just need to fire up the camera application. So the overhead camera apparently is not sufficient these days to have the entire printer. I think let me just switch to USB. And I'll have the USB cable around, but never mind that. I think I'm ready.
On your mark, yes.
Let's do it. So here it is, the fully assembled printer with the LCD. Behind the LCD, there's the box that contains all the cabling and the main board. Here's the heat bed. We still need to have one layer on this. Then the motors and axis and the print head here with the cooling. So all of this is now fully assembled under the overhead camera. And oh, we also have this piece here, which is for the filament. So this is the filament holder. We have a USB here. We're going to plug this one in eventually to the printer, and isopropyl alcohol wet wipe to clean the smudge off that I made because yeah, I was following the instructions. They placed the gummy bears on that. Okay, so that's all we have for now so far, and let's do the adjustment thingy. So what do we need to do here? Super Pinda sensor height adjustment.
Using your fingers.
I still have my pinky covered because yeah, it's still healing, but all the other fingers are now good-ish. So using your fingers,
turn the lead screw and move the entire x-axis down.
Oh.
Stop when the hot end touches the heat bed. Avoid bending the heat bed.
So they're also moving the heat bed in this case because I have it moved all the way to near the LCD. So I think they're also moving it to the other side. But it has to touch.
It says really slightly the screw on the mini Pinda holder, so you are able to adjust the position of the Super Pinda sensor.
Mm-hmm.
Take a zip tie
Okay.
from the package and place it under the Super Pinda sensor here. Use the middle part of the zip tie, not the tip.
Okay.
And
It's very, very precise.
yeah, here comes this pink arrow. Gently press the Super Pinda sensor down against the zip tie.
So I think I will still need all the tools and whatnot.
Yeah, and then tighten the screw on the mini Pinda holder. Do not use excessive force, otherwise you can break the printed part. And I cannot see
Tools.
rotate the lead
Zip
screw
ties.
manually in the opposite direction to move the axis at least 5 millimeters up.
Come again, this last part?
It's
is
black
that
and
clear?
I don't see the part.
Isn't it that's the last picture that you have there?
Yes, I'm
Isn't that the
afraid
middle
so.
one?
No, that was the middle
Yeah.
one, and this is the last
Oh.
one.
That's weird.
Do you see anything with black?
No, well, there's a zip tie. Yeah, that doesn't count. I know. No, is there anything in the comment section?
I will read because there are 17 of them.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure we are talking about the z-axis, not the x-axis, or I'm really confused. You are moving the x-axis along the z to get the x-axis to the correct height to adjust the probe. It can be a bit confusing, but hopefully the images help. How can I adjust the Super Pinda when it's connected to a wire that's tugged inside a sleeve? It exerts an opposite force to rotate the Pinda against the direction I'm trying to twist it to calibrate it. Don't twist the Pinda probe, just move it up and down. Hello, the Super Pinda cable must not be taut. Try rearranging the cable and leave there a small slack. Fun fact, When I turn the lead screw vigorously enough, the LCD display briefly flashes white.
That's not good.
No, that's...
I don't think that's an expected effect.
All electric motors also act as electric generators when manually rotated. You should take care not to do this too much, though, as it may result in unfiltered power surges that could damage electronics. It is best to rotate slowly enough to avoid the flashes.
I mean, they're right, but wow. How can you even rotate this fast? I think it's very hard to.
Hands. Yeah, this is why they couldn't put the sleeve around the cable.
Trolls must.
Putting on a pair of rubber kitchen gloves, as suggested earlier by someone else, about putting the extruder tubes in, really helped me get a grip.
Yeah, but we're not doing that part at all.
I wound up having to use the wrench here as a pin spacer, since there was not adjustment room left to calibrate the textured steel sheet. This is super easy to do after the fact, so I'd recommend trying the zip tie first and seeing how your first layer calibration goes. I measured the zip tie middle at 1.15 millimeter and the wrench at 197 millimeter. Turning the x-axis with hand is really hard to do. Friction was a result of wrong alignment of the black guiding nut on the lead screw. So just loosen plus tighten screws or what? I did, and then moved it to the top without issues, retightened, and could easily lower it. Which screws did you loosen in order to realign the lead screw?
Yeah, I also don't really get what they're doing, but what I will do is I will move the heat bed so that it's not like weirdly aligned. But now it's totally close to me next to the LCD. I'm just going to move this one nice and slow, I guess, under the x-axis or z-axis actually. So this is y, that's z. No, this is x, y, and z. I think so. And so do they, because mine is totally off. Can you show me the second picture in this case? Yeah, so we also need to move the head closer to the x-axis. Let's switch over the phone because it's getting trickier. I'll do it from this side. Okay.
On your mark.
Yep. Good. And so I just moved the whole heat bed so it's aligned and it's kind of in the middle for the x-axis here. And I also need to move the head somewhere like closer to the middle because now it's really at the very edge. And this way, I'll
can
be
you
able
please
to
wait a bit because it is buffering.
I think it's just for that session.
Okay.
So it has to be somewhere around here. You do a refresh and it should solve it. So that's the plan. Moving the head here, moving this whole thing down all the way somewhere here so that the head will touch the heat bed. Okay. And I won't be able to show that on the overhead camera, but that's the main idea. Well, let's try to. Oh, no, this is going upwards. So this is going.
Do you want to try the overhead?
I don't think we will see anything, but we can. You want to switch over to it?
Let's see what's in.
So you can just see this one lowered very, very, very slowly because that flickering thing that they mentioned in the comment section freaks me out. like a lot. And I think there is a point where it gets really, really stuck, and it's really hard to move this whole thing. And I think I reached that point. So how can you move it so fast that it acts as a generator? What are you, like a steam engine?
Oh, they were very glad.
Fun fact, the LCD flickers. Wow. Okay. We're getting closer. Look all the progress that I'm making here.
You are very good at this.
Single-handed. Look, it's one hand. No, it actually gets a little bit easier. So I do see where they're coming from. Like there's a temptation to do this faster. Going to switch to the upper part. The zip tie is a measure.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. It's like the Indians and the buffalo. Use all parts of the 3D printers. Almost there. What do you think? Much more.
Here is the zip tie.
Should I start moving it inwards? Do not print directly on the surface. So I'll move the head now a little bit. What do you say? Or should I?
It makes me very nervous.
Yeah, I probably just gonna push it. Oh, seriously? Still, like after all these days, it still has some residue there.
Lubricant
Residue. Huh? They're about this position here. And I can also push it under it, and we will have the exact same line under the whole thing here. I'm gonna just rotate this about 45 degrees, and so they put it under the head or the center.
No, first using your fingers, turn the lead screw and move the entire x-axis down.
Down.
Stop when the hot end touches the hot pad.
Well, it can't really because I have the sensor. So should I loosen this one up here?
Yes, really slightly the screw on the mini Minda holder so you are able to adjust the position of the Super Pinda sensor.
And I'm just going to push it upwards, or yeah, I guess that's the idea. Okay. And should I move it so it touches entirely?
I don't know.
That's what they say, no?
Yes. Stop when the hot end touches the heat bed.
I think it does. I mean, almost. There's like a millimeter. Now it touches.
So then, take a zip tie from the package and place it up on your mark.
Yep. So you can see, where's my zip tie? There's the head over there, and it touches, and this is where the zip tie is supposed to measure the distance under this sensor thingy here, but the head is touching, definitely touching the heat bath. Okay.
So take a
switch. Okay. All right.
Take a zip tie from the package and place it under the Super Pinda sensor.
And use the middle part. Yes, it's placed under it, and then it has to...
Use the middle part of the zip tie, not the tip.
Yeah. Okay, so it is touching the middle part of the zip tie. Then I guess it's in the right position, right? I can tighten the screw. I can still move it
gently
out,
press the Super Pinda sensor down against the zip tie.
It's barely holding it. I can still remove the zip tie, but it's there. So
tighten the screw on the mini Minda holder. Do not use excessive force.
wow, so this is magnetic. So this part here, when I'm supposed to tighten this, you have to do it careful. What? It happened again. What do they say here? Do not tighten it too much.
Do not use excessive force. Otherwise, you can break the printed part.
Okay, so this part here. Oh, come on. I think the position here is not ideal because it's right on top of a magnet. But I think I got it, so... yeah. Yeah, you probably won't be able to see it, but now it's tightened. Okay.
And yeah, here comes the part that we didn't know. Rotate the lead screw manually in the opposite direction to move the axis at least 5 millimeters up. I think that was the lead
one,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So just
5 millimeters.
It basically
up.
says now it's time to move the whole
but only
thing.
5 millimeters. That's...
How am I supposed to measure that? I think it's like sort of 5 millimeters. I don't know. Yeah. I honestly don't know.
For the following step, please prepare the PEI Mini Plus sheet and the power supply.
Sorry, come again?
We need the sheet and the power supply.
Which one again?
Power supply.
No, for the sheet.
PEI Mini Plus.
Okay, it's this one.
Yes.
It doesn't say plus, but it's and a power supply.
Yeah, but this is the only thing that we have. So
No, there's another one.
Oh.
I think it's probably the same. Steel sheet mini TXT. No, this is a different type of sheet. But this is the one that matches with the name.
Yeah.
Steel sheet. PEI. Yeah. The other one is TXT, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. And the power supply. I'm going to unbox the power supply. Very exciting. Best unboxing you ever saw. You will ever see. Wow, this is scratched.
Scratched or dirty? It's dirty.
It came out from the box. Didn't remove it. Here, the careful placement of the box. Yeah.
Now it is scratched.
No. My hands are not made out of wood. Okay. It's actually very nice and nice.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, it has a really good finish and great materials and
what
all
about the edges?
The edges are
like
rounded.
these rounded
Yeah,
edges?
they're awesome. Best rounded edge. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah. So this is done. I also have the cable. I'm going to just free the cable and probably even plug it in so that
Connecting the power supply. So connect the Mini Plus power supply to the printer. Keep in mind the connector isn't symmetrical.
Yeah, but it's a pretty standard power connector. Going to connect the brick.
Yeah, remove the protective film from the display. You already said that you refuse to do that.
Well, not now, yeah.
Place the PI mini sheet on the heat bed. Double check it is oriented correctly.
I'm just trying to find a place for the power supply here. I think this should be fine.
I think that you should place it this
Shouldn't
way.
we clean it actually first?
You can clean it, but I think you should place it this way.
I think we should place it this way because it has 2 holes and we have 2 screws. Isn't it supposed to like fit on?
But this is not what we see on the picture.
Well, what can I do?
In the picture, we see the little ears towards the LCD.
But doesn't make any sense. I mean, I do agree, but maybe it's just what's the point? Well, these are not even holes. They're just transparent parts of the. Yeah, you're right. That's how.
This
but
is
it's
too
so
funny.
weird.
I made it through the entire assembly
but-
without issue.
Now I need to just slide it here or raise the whole head.
Actually, it is lifted up,
Okay, so I'm going
but they
to.
didn't
oops.
mention it. So let me just read the command. So I made it through the entire assembly without issues over the course of 3 sittings and added
Amateur. We
The
did it in
last
5.
that the 4-pin DIN connector won't
six.
plug.
What plug?
Won't plug into the printer. I've
What?
examined both the male and female ends with a flashlight and don't see any issues.
That
can
sounds
only
very
insert the
frustrating.
Yeah, that's so
That's-
strange.
I want to connect the power, so it doesn't. What?
you- Did
No,
you
I-
manage to plug it in?
No, I didn't. Am I supposed to plug it in? I'll plug it in. No, but I'm sure it fits. Like I can see it's the right
Can you
connector.
please try it out?
I prefer no,
Okay.
because I already connected the power brick, and I don't know if this one. Well, it shouldn't power it off, but it just
That was
that's
a-
so weird. Well, it's
Switch
an off.
somewhere, yeah.
It's an
Yeah, but it's up to us how we assembled it. I can only insert the plug in about 1/3 of the way and it stops. It seems to be hanging on the left, right side and not the top bottom. I can
little
get
bit, yeah.
power, but the plug is ready to slip out and won't firmly
No, you
stick.
just need to apply force.
Hmm.
But it clicks in. I just did that. So I do understand what this person is saying. Absolutely right. Apply more force. More force. More power.
Yeah, it's while exerting a bit more force
Yep.
than I would normally use on a connector.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
completely the case. That's exactly the case here. Yeah, okay.
Assume the purpose of the steel sheet mini TXT will be explained
yes,
in the manual.
hopefully.
Other than some
Extruded
spare
version.
nuts and bolts, it's the only part left over. This would be the textured version
Textured,
of the steel sheet, which is actually print surface to be printed on. Push the selection knob. Continue after selecting language and initial start.
You're way ahead of the steps.
Yeah. So here in
So
the
I-
picture,
yeah.
it's lifted.
Yeah, I just don't understand why they say
Why
that
we
you
had
need
that
to just
5 millimeter.
5 millimeters precisely, 5 millimeters, and then yeah,
Yeah, that's
do it all the way up.
it's over if you put it.
Well, no, we will continue with the actual manual, but okay, you know what? I'm going to lift it up. We
Okay, then I switched over to you because it's fun watching
Okay.
you.
yeah, sure. Can I give this to
Turning
you
it.
while I'm doing it? So yeah, we went all the way down. We're now gonna go all the way. Well, I'm not gonna do it all the way up, but just enough so that we can place the sheet on the heat bed. It's getting tough. Let me know if the LCD lights up. No, I'll slow down.
Can you imagine that a motor would do it instead of you? That a motor would do it instead of
Yeah,
you.
that would be so cool, right?
Yeah. I hope that
advanced.
one day
One
we'll
day
get
we might
that.
have a motor doing this instead of me. Okay. I think this is enough. So, but we still need to clean this one. Do they see anything about cleaning this?
No, because and actually I don't really understand because we put it here.
Oh wow, this just snaps right. Yeah, because it's magnetic. Oh, this this really surprised me.
But then we have another picture here
Ouch.
still with the gummy bears. So I'm a bit confused.
Maybe it's the other one. Should I open the other one just out of curiosity?
If you were supposed to put the gummies on that one.
I don't think so. I don't think you're supposed to put the gummy bears, by the way, on top of the parts that you will use later. It looks really funny, but...
Or maybe it's a message that those gummy bears really look like plastic.
You shouldn't eat them.
Yeah.
It's like eating 3D printed stuff. Okay. No, this looks very, very different. It's really just...
And no lines on it.
No. And that one on the picture
is
the actual... Yeah, and this is the one that we put on the... Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. So this is just without anything on it. There's no... It's only printed on the edges. It says heat bed steel sheet by Prusa 3D.
But that is...
No.
Can you please show me both sides? Oh, it's strange that
No,
maybe it's an earlier version.
Yeah, it could be. Or do you think that we mixed up that?
No, I don't think that.
Are you sure?
Yes, because yes, because if you take a look at this, there are the lines on this one.
Yeah, but what if?
And it was called the PER.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know what's with the TXT
and
one.
This is...
And there was someone there who was
asking the same thing.
What's with the TXT one? It's weird. Well, let's look at the manual because we're done with this one, right? Can I see just Yeah.
Okay, so now please read the 3D printing handbook, which is tailor-made for your printer and follow the instructions to set up the printer properly. The latest version use the bundle test prints on USB flash drive to ensure your printers work correctly.
Yeah, and if we click on this one, it will just bring up the same manual. So maybe I will switch to full screen mode so we have more real estate here.
And I will just pick up
it's the same. It's the same.
The printed version.
It's exactly the same one. So 3D handbook, original instruction. Everything is original. Is it? Do they have a lot of problem with counterfeit things, or everything is original? This is Joseph Prusa.
Yeah, I'm just checking that.
Wow, that's a
picture.
That's a lot of printer. He hand assembled all of them by himself. I'm just kidding.
No, he did not.
Maybe he did. I don't know. Okay, product details. I'm gonna skip safety. Yeah, definitely skip that part. We don't need that. Introduction. Thank you for purchasing. After 20 hours plus, you finally have a 3D printer or something that resembles to a 3D printer.
You want to read the... Oh, we are reading it.
Kinda, yeah, just browsing through it. Please check the drivers page. So I installed everything. It's very, very easy. It's next finish. You have to head here, download this file here, and then yeah, I have this file here, and I just did next finish, selected all, installed everything without thinking. That's how I roll. In case printer related problem, go here. We probably going to have to save this and the help part. Here's the naming of all the parts. I will try to study this one later.
Yeah,
Spring steel sheet, heat bed, and then y-axis.
Without scrolling further, name the 12.
12. That's the head itself.
Nozzle.
Nozzle, yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time I hear.
I think so, yeah. But I did hear that from others. So nozzle.
Yeah, but not during the assembly.
No. Extruder motor. Anyway,
no, that rings a bell.
We have all of these. We have all of these. Package contents. We did see that one, handling, transporting the printer, plugging it in. This is how you plug it in.
No, it's disconnecting.
Yeah, when you move it, you should disconnect the.
Oh, sorry, it's part of the. It's part of the.
Yeah.
Transport.
If the printer encounters major issue, an error screen is shown. Information on the screen can help identify, diagnose, name of the issue, short description. There's a QR code that transfers you to a phishing site. Enter your credentials. A firmware version, device hash, unpacking, assembling, first start. Available semi-assembled motor or assembly kit. Semi-assembled motor is for smart people. Consists of 3 parts need to be attached together. On the other hand, the assembly kit present a unique opportunity to build your
opportunity.
Literally so screw by screw by following an online guide. Please fill this handbook to get to the assembly instructions. Pre-file check, semi-assembled version, then return, continue here. Okay, your first print. Prepare the printer for the first print takes about 15-30 minutes. Oh,
not including the assembly.
Yeah, then it's not gonna fit in the stream time, I'm afraid. Because when they say 30, they mean like 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, let's continue. We'll see. Please pay attention to following step. Ensure the machine will operate as intended. In this chapter, you will learn how to skip basic controls. You can configure and control entire device with a single control. That usually frightens me. Like one single control is my arch enemy. Why buttons?
No, there is a reset button as well.
Okay, then it's fine. One button is more than enough. There's a reset button. Pressing the reset button equates to quick toggle equates. Use it in a sentence other than this one. Equates. 2 apples equates to an orange. Useful when the printer exhibits unexpected behavior or you see failed print. Okay, so that's what it means. We have to keep pressing the reset button when our print fails. It's not that we're incompetent or anything. Updating the firmware. I think this step we need to do.
The printer is shipped with the latest firmware available at the time of manufacturing. However, we recommend to check prusa3d.com/drivers for the latest firmware. That's a difficult word. Firmware version to ensure optimal printing experience. To flash firmware downloaded from our website, please follow these steps. So you've already completed it.
No.
You are about to do it.
And I plugged it in and checked what's on this, and there is no firmware on this. You actually have to copy it over. So this is with the zip archive unpack. Okay, we need to unpack, and it's a BF. Why is it not a BFF? Just
For
you
the
and your
bone?
you and your printer. I'll stop now.
Download
I'll
the
see myself out.
correct firmware and unpack it. Place the BBF file on a FAT32 formatted USB drive. You can use the one bundled with your Mini Plus.
I am going to use the
famous
one.
last words.
I'm going to use the one bundled with my. So I
Insert
have
the USB drive into the
wait.
printers.
I need to get the BBF file. I'm going to copy this over the USB. So this is the USB with all the trash file on it. They're using a Mac, and we have the manual here, also in PDF. I think this is not the greatest version though. So I kind of suspect that we also going. Oh wait, there was. Wait, now I have
That's
two.
today.
Hmm?
That date is today.
This one, yes, but this one, no. So this is old firmware. I'm going to remove this one. This is the one that they shipped with, so that's why we need to do the update. Here.
Okay, so insert the USB drive.
It's great that I'm checking this. Otherwise, I would have just dropped it here. But okay, so we do need to do the update because apparently it was not shipped with the greatest one. Yeah.
Insert the USB drive into the printer's USB port.
First, I need to eject it.
And do you want to do it? Yeah, I think it's best if you do it with the phone.
No,
Can you?
There's a USB. Can you do a press on that one, please? There's a USB port, and I'm going to plug in the USB.
Yeah, but I mean the. What is
for that one, for the display. Yeah, we can. So far I have the firmware copied on this. I can plug it in. Are we going to turn it on then?
Restart. What does it mean, restart?
Yeah,
I didn't. Yeah, it's the first time that we are starting.
Yeah,
I'm a bit confused.
Should I turn it on?
It says restart the device using the restart button. No, on the knob. Sorry, no. But without power, it would be difficult to push the restart button.
I think this is powered on here. So
yes, and it is.
I think we should
plug.
Okay, so I'm going to power it on.
Do you want to bring the extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be this bad?
I don't know, but I would feel more comfortable with the extinguisher closer.
So we do have a safety first. Folks, safety first. We do have a fire extinguisher. Somewhere. But there's no pressure. No, I'm just kidding. So fire extinguisher. I'm gonna put it on the side. I'm gonna read the instructions first though. So I think it's pull this off and then right?
Okay, but beforehand I will just close quickly the laptops. So I will just shut these two down very quickly. If we have to do that.
By the way, chat, do you have buffering problems with the stream?
Thank you, Boomerang3, for the follow.
Yeah, thank you for the follow. Let us know if you have any issues with the stream. My second laptop keeps buffering, and I think this is going on for a while now with Twitch. But just let us know if you also experience it. I'm just curious to know. And there's nothing we can do about it, probably. But it's always good to know. So should I start this thing up now?
Is it plugged?
Yeah, it is. So I just need to flip the switch. Should we try to do that?
Have you switched? Have you turned it on?
No, not yet. Because I think it will turn on if I flip the switch. So should I?
Let's give it a try.
I
switch over to the
if it crashes and literally burns, it's gonna be fantastic content. So flipping the switch now.
Oh, that's noisy.
Yeah, so there's some noise and it's booting up. There's the bootloader. It's beeping, it's loading, it's doing something. And it's English. So how do I select language?
Let me just go back.
Oh, this is not. Well, can I like push it or?
Wait.
I pushed it.
Oh, too late.
Welcome to the original Prusa MINI setup wizard with Josef Prusa's head there. Would you like to continue? I would say no at this point. I think we should do the firmware update
restart.
first. So
Restart.
where did I put the USB stick? Oh, I'm gonna plug this one in. We'll come back, but I need my hand. Can you switch back? Oh no, that's
It's okay.
Okay. Everything for the show. So plug in this one in. On the side, there is USB plug, and then I'm supposed to just push the reset button.
Let me read it.
We're going to reset Josef Prusa.
Insert the USB, restart the device using the restart button.
So
The update process should start automatically.
okay,
Wait
then
until the process is complete.
I do see now why would you want to probably remove the protection from the screen.
It says to force the firmware flashing procedure when you need to downgrade the firmware.
No. So
Okay.
I'm just going to push reset.
Yes.
For how long?
It just says
Well, yeah. So the ventilators or the what's it called? It's not ventilator. The fans. I don't know if you can hear the fans.
or
So new firmware version is available, which is good. I'm going to push the button, say flash, right? Flashing. This is a smart little device, and the LCD is really good quality. I was expecting something ugly, but it really looks like, as in the manual. Very, very cool. So there you go. Firmware update. This is very loud. You want me to sit next to it
Yep.
for hours?
Yep.
Please. I'm gonna bring it down to the. Okay, so there's the wizard. Are we going to do something with the wizard?
Maybe we should have read.
Josef, you're a wizard. Sorry for the Harry Potter reference there. Updating the firmware. Insert the USB drive, restart the device, update process should start automatically when the process is complete. I think we're good. So preparing flexible steel sheets is the next one.
Yeah, but look, that's a different one.
Can we switch back to the current one? Because so I'm probably going to change the orientation of the printer, because this is not ideal.
Please follow the instructions for the sheet of your choice and prepare it for the first print. The heat bed has embedded high Curie temperature magnets inside, which hold removable spring steel sheets in place.
Okay,
There
what
are
about
two pins
there's
at
too much
the-
here?
Unpack the IPA infused cleaning wipe and clean the steel sheet before you start.
Which one?
This line. There are
What about
two
the
pins
needle?
at the end of the heat pad that will align perfectly with cutout edges of the print.
Wait, so I would like to do this one first. Where we are, or which one you're reading?
Yep, this one.
You're reading the whole thing? Okay. Sorry. Now that you're not reading it here, it's hard to follow.
These pins aren't meant to fit into the two holes on the other side of the sheet.
I
They
did
thought
not
of
try to fit it
everything.
in. It just looked like that, okay?
Make sure the bed is clean and there isn't any debris.
Debris.
So it's an English word.
Debris?
Yeah, debris.
Well, yeah.
Debris. No, because it's debris French.
Yeah.
On it before you put on the steel sheet. Never print directly on the heat bed. Unpack the IPA infused cleaning wipe and clean the steel sheet before you start.
I'm confused.
You can pick a sheet.
Oh, it doesn't matter which one I pick.
It's that sheet of your choice.
What's the difference? Do they say which one is better?
To achieve the best adhesion of the printed object, it is important to keep the surface clean. Please see the information in the chapter 10 regular maintenance.
I have like 150 of these or similar ones. Not exactly the Prusa one, but I have a lot of
I don't
isopropyl
see
white.
Recommendation on the sheet.
And I plan to order isopropyl spray as well. Okay, I'm going to open this one up and clean it.
Okay.
So just one sheet, right? A sheet of my choice.
Yes.
Oh, this is dripping. Oh, like everywhere. Wow. Switch to the overhead camera. People should see this. So it's dripping. Like I'm covered in isopropyl. It's insane. Like look how much isopropyl this wipe has. It's extensive amount of it. So this will be very, very clean at the end of the process. Wow. So my isopropyl wipes are not like this. It's soaking of isopropyl. Very, very clean surface now. The cleanest
Do not
surface.
forget to read 10 flexible steel sheets before running the wizard. So I'm jumping to the 10 flexible steel sheet.
I'm just messing around. Okay, I think this is clean enough.
But I'm confused because if I jump to 10, it's the filament sensor.
I think we should follow the wizard.
No, it says that before the wizard you have to read the 10. But for me, 10 is filament sensor. Maybe I will just search for this flexible. Yes.
I think this is clean enough. For some reason I do like this other one a bit more, the TXT one. But I can explain why.
I feel uncomfortable now. No, because
okay.
they say that it's very important to read it and I can't find it.
Okay, I'll check it.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll figure it out. It only takes, what, like 2 more hours?
Yep.
And this manual does not have comments. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the problem? Show me.
My problem is that if you read it here, that calibration wizard, blah, 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 do not forget to read chapter 10 flexible steel sheet before running the wizard.
I think we just did that. Because I think they have it here so that you have a sheet.
But it's also the chapter 10 regular maintenance. And
it's okay. We don't.
But it's the filament.
I don't know.
So
wait.
Look. 10 filament sensor.
And you don't have anything about maintenance? Can you search for maintenance?
So on flexible sheets. Regular, so it's 9.
Flexible materials.
I think these are the sheets as well, 9.
Okay.
Maybe we should read this one first. Okay, so I'm jumping over.
I'm here to
9.
print, not read.
Regular maintenance. We have designed the Mini Plus as a reliable 3D printing workhorse.
Isopropyl has a very relaxing
Distinct,
smell.
yeah.
Oh.
Smell.
Yeah, distinct. No, but it feels like it hits you, and it feels clean because it just hits you. I think.
Okay, so it's just a lot of work to clean it.
I think I got that one covered. It's pretty clean, and we're going to be main customer for isopropyl wipes in this area of the country, or this area of Europe. No, we're not gonna print that much, I think. So, wizard or not wizard?
No, not yet. I'm still reading these ones.
By the way, while Ava is reading, I have great news for you all. I finally figured out how to play Stream Raiders. I had to delete all the cookies. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have a lot of downtime, but we can now play Stream Raiders. I can be a captain. Let me show you this one. How cool that is. And it's all thanks to you, because we have now 100 plus followers. So we can play this game when my browser does not die. Apparently it does, so we may not be able to play Stream Raiders. So play as captain. I am going to start the game if you want to join. I do enjoy playing Stream Raiders, by the way, a lot. But I'm going to be a total noob captain. So where can I will try to drop here the link. I think this is the one that you need to go to. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to click here and we can start a battle. So if you have Stream Raiders or you want to try it out for these downtimes, this is going to be fantastic. Yeah, so I think the link that I have, and you can always do !SR, is the right one. I'm going to put like this tank here or something like that. And I think we're about to kill an innocent rat. So if you want to join, here's where you can join and do some bloodshed. We have half an hour before the placement ends, and then I start a battle, and it's gonna be bloodshed and you know, like rat parts everywhere or something like that. I don't know, but this is one of those games that you can play. I'm going to just put this one aside in the meantime. So the link is in the chat. You can join if you want. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to the part that we had for so we did the firmware update very successfully. I kind of think that it was successful. This is filament. Doing the firmware. This one was done. Calibration wizard. I think let's just start the wizard. Because with the flexible thingies, I think it was fine. Self-test is a diagnostic tool. So I think that will come after the calibration wizard, probably.
So
I just want to
there is one part here, the steel sheet profiles, and here they are talking about talking a bit about calibration, and in the description they tell you for in which situation you want to use which sheet.
Oh, okay.
here, if you scroll down a bit, yeah, here.
Still sheet
It's
profiles, both
two.
the smooth PEI and textured powder coated PEI sheets, which is the TXT. It's called TXT. Have their advantages and as explained in the previous chapters. Well,
Yep, if you scroll up a bit.
Okay.
It's here. You can see its prints usually detach automatically once.
This is the PEI and then the which one is the text
here
one?
You can see how to clean them.
Never use acetone.
Never use acetone.
Will cause the print to adhere very strongly to the sheet. Removing it could be extremely difficult. Oh, this is combining the two type of filaments, so we're not gonna combining anything. Just going to print something. Let's see. Damage resistant. No. I'm taking a risk here. Okay, like I think we can do the calibration test without reading all that through.
Okay.
I'm going to start the
calibration. Menu calibration wizard.
I'm going to start the calibration wizard. Let's see. Calibration wizard. Here we go. So we have the little wizard here. Look how he's winking. Can you see? Josef Prusa is winking at us. So I'm going to say yes. Start the calibration. The status bar is at the bottom of the screen. It contains information about nozzle temperature, heat bed temperature, printing speed. Yeah, now it's really in my way, I think. Let's I'm gonna keep it like this. And I do promise at the very end of the stream, if we successfully print something, I'm going to remove it. Printing speed, z-axis, and so on. Okay, next. Press next to run the self-test, which checks for potential issues related to the assembly. So we're going to have a lot of error messages and beeping. Next. Fan test. I hear the fan being very subtle. It's just like
so self-test consists of extruder and print fan test, X, Y, and Z axis test.
It's spinning.
Heat bed and hot and proper wiring.
Now it speeds up the fan. I can hear speeding up. Maybe you can hear it too. Now it's really moving. The fan is spinning. Yeah, and I think now it's just maxing it out. Now it became real loud. I think because of the noise filter you probably can't hear it, but it has.
Oh, I think you
look, check marks. Checking it. Oh, ooh. It moves. Look, everything moves automatically. Wow. It's like a 3D printer that actually worked. I did not expect that. That was very, very unexpected. Now, what do you think? Exciting?
It is.
Right? It's super exciting. Wait until we have like red X's. Wow, it's just really like tosses it. One end, other end. Wow, it's not. This is not going nice and easy on it. It really pushes to the very edge. It looks pretty smooth. No? Oh, look, we have one green check mark. So X-axis probably works. And you can tell we're testing the Y-axis because the heat bed it keeps just moving back and forth. Another check mark! And then Z-axis, red X.
No, please don't.
Yeah, no, I don't want to jinx it. Oh, and I think it detects that the USB is still in there.
But the camera is not in there.
Yeah, probably, well, it's not ideal.
Or just a cable?
Hopefully. Yeah, it's just a cable.
Oh no, you got an X for the Z.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
Now it's all blank. Yeah, we did it on the overhead camera, so it wasn't ideal, probably. We can just rerun the test, probably.
Let me read it.
Yeah, we probably should move this one out from the overhead camera, so it can move freely. Should I turn it off and on again or something like that?
Wait, let me just go to the...
I'm pretty sure it was just because, so the problem was that the overhead camera kind of bumped into this one. And yeah, we didn't see it one on. I think we just need to rerun the test now with more space there.
You want to try it?
Yeah. And I also want to remove the USB actually. Should I turn it off and on?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do anything.
Do you want to do a factory reset?
How can you do a factory reset?
LCD menu, settings, factory reset.
Yeah, the LCD is not on.
And if you insert back, you plug back in the USB.
Why?
I don't know. Because we had an LCD when it was plugged in.
No, I unplugged it and I can plug it back. USBs.
You can push the restart button.
I did that one as well. I pushed the reset one. No, it's just... But it had something about the, I don't know, the head. I don't know, can we switch back to the manual? I will try to unplug it from the power. In the meantime, plug it back in. Let's see. I'm probably going to unplug the brick.
Oh, no, don't. We have something.
Okay, so verifying now, loading, and all the things that, and be back to the wizard. So let's do the wizard again. Now this one.
Did you plug it from the power at the end, or?
No, I didn't.
It just took some time to...
So we're doing the fan test again. Folks, this is real drama. I hope you enjoyed the content. No, it's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure it was just the fact that we had the overhead camera. It's probably not ideal for a position.
So now you just run the... You've just run the self-test?
Yeah, it's just running it again. I think it has to finish in order to, you know, to even do anything else. So we're moving things again. It's probably a bit blurry. Let me just, yeah, better. Sorry about the blur. I'm still learning how to use the epoch cam. So this is the x-axis here. That's the z-axis, and that's the y-axis. Or the other way around? No, sorry, I said something stupid, I think. No, that's the z, sorry, that's the z, that's the x. Eventually I will learn it. Because we're doing the x-axis test. So. Okay. We got this far last time. Even did the y-axis test. And here the little motor is humming and moving. Okay. Faster. Is that axis? So hopefully we'll not have the same problem as before. So I really hope that we're not bumping into the actual like overhead camera. No, it's something is not good.
What does it say?
Nozzle heater check, feedback heat check. I think it's just not able to move it. So there's a point that really like it really stucks there for a while. It was even hard to turn the manually move the whole axis above that point. So I think it's just the motor is not able to move it. So at this position,
can you please go back to the, yeah.
I think it's just what I experienced also when I manually moved the whole thing. And I'm not sure what we can do with that one. But I also don't understand why would you move it such height? Because we're gonna print probably things that are like 3 times smaller than the current height of the whole thing. Okay, self-test failed to finish. Double check the printer's wiring and access, then restart the self-test.
Okay, so that's not very helpful.
No, not really.
I can switch to
yeah, please do. So I would like to turn this one off now.
Yeah, because it must be hot.
And I'll try to move this manually. Because like I said, there's a certain, yeah, that's kind of warm. I think there's a certain point where this gets really stuck, even if you move it manually. So I wonder...
I will just Google it in the meantime.
Yeah, so this was the Z-axis failure.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure why. Because everything else seems to work pretty well.
So it says, I finished assembling my Mini Plus kit and most of the gummy bears. I saw that there was a newer firmware, so I upgraded to 4.3.1. Then I tried to run the self-test and the Z-axis failed. I've tried several times, same result. I've double-checked the wiring and everything is properly connected as far as I can tell. The Z-axis motor does move, but it stops when traveling up during the test and fails.
Same exact issue.
Yeah. Do you want to watch the video? It doesn't fail consistently in the same location. I've seen it go up about halfway before failing. For us, it went
it's consistent
higher
in the same position.
Though usually it feels close to the print pad. Here's a video. Self-test mini article doesn't contain any specifics about what might cause the Z-axis to fail or what to do to fix it. Any suggestion? Okay. Update. I checked the resistance of the wires for the heat bath and thermistor. Both are fine. I also started to loosen the screws to remove the Z-axis, and in the process moved it up by hand and noticed that it was much easier. The two screws that hold on the threaded piece to the Z-axis carriage were just a little too tight, which must have flagged that knot and caused some resistance. All self-test checks now pass.
So the ones on the bottom, or what is the
Two screws that hold on the threaded piece to the Z-axis carriage.
I think I know what they say. So these are mine are pretty loose. I'm not sure if I...
Let me read. Axis test fails if the path is long short, that expected, not your case, or if the motor gets too much resistance on movement. I would try loosening the Z-frame screws and check again. Anyway, ask the Prusa support. It could be the Z-frame tilted that constrains the lead screw, or hopefully not something wrong in the motor driver. Resistance on the axis could be the problem. I'll check the screws and also measure for tilt on the axis rods to see if they are slightly skewed and causing more resistance than expected.
So I even manually, I do feel that there's a point where it's just here, it's very, very hard to get it through.
But so probably it's not forcing it.
Yeah, but how can I get this one through then? Like manually, I have a hard time getting this up even. So there's a point where it's just it gets stuck and hard to move the whole thing. And after this point, it gets very easy again. I can just switch to
Some of them also suggest firmware downgrade.
Yeah, but it will not solve this problem because it feels like mechanical. Okay, how about this? I will push this one all the way up.
And you want to try the test now?
Yeah. See if it's able to bring it down. It should be able to bring it up. So it's up
I'm not
here.
sure.
I'm going to try it again.
Okay.
So what I did, I moved everything. Move the whole
You're
thing
ready?
up.
Can I switch it over to you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna position it so now it should fit under the camera barely, but I don't think that's the problem. So let's do the self-test again. It would be nice though to skip certain steps and just mark it like this was working the last time. I just want to check this before we do and then you would have to run the whole thing again. Because now we're running something that was working in the...
No, because it cannot now.
Yeah, but that's...
Because you adjust it, so it has to test everything from scratch.
Yeah, but why don't we do it just like, afterwards? That's why I'm saying, like, you pick what you want to test, you test it. If it's successful, yay. If it's not, then...
Nay.
Then yeah, you would not wait here until everything finishes, and then you're still forced to have a like completely perfect test. Okay, moving. Now it's moving this whole thing down, and it's able to move it downwards. Why is it not able to move it upwards? Again, sorry about the blur. Boing is the sensor there. Boink. It's also the only axis that never got any lubricant. So
That must be.
that must be it. I mean, I think it could help.
Let's not do that.
Well, I wonder what the... Now, and this is the part where it potentially will just fail.
Okay, it hesitated for a while to even start it.
It's moving up, and usually
no,
we're going
please
to
go,
reach now a
please go,
point
go,
where
go,
it's
go,
just
go,
going to
go,
stop and fail.
No.
No, it
You are
goes all
very
the way
good
up.
at this.
So I think just moving it around a little bit helped. But it has to go down as well. And I think it will move up again, and then it fails on the second run. So it's just a little bit tight. I do think that we have still some residue loop, so
Oh,
yeah.
you passed it.
I think you just need to... So, folks, there are two ways to solve a problem. In a smart way, and in a
repeat
strong
the
way.
same thing. Repeat.
I used the strong way, and I just forced the whole thing up. Now, we did pass this test, right?
Yes.
For the heating.
Do you want to try it again?
With a fried egg? Yeah, definitely. Let's fry an egg on this thing.
You always complain that you don't like.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this will make it easier for me to prepare fried egg.
But just don't clean it with acid. Acid.
No.
Acetone. Sorry, acetone.
Yeah, you have to use isopropyl.
Yeah.
And then the eggs won't
shouldn't.
stick. Wow, I really hope nobody from Prusa watches us, because they're like, oh, you tried to fry egg. Void the guarantee.
Oh no, there's no guarantee for that one. I read it somewhere that 40.
Yeah, because eventually you have to change these. I'm not gonna touch it now because.
So I don't know where I've read it, but
they're hot. I don't like the blinky thing though. This effect should not.
Consumable parts such as PI sheets, smooth, are not covered by our warranty.
Yeah, that's totally understandable.
Yep.
Okay, more stuff. Look, and he winks again. He winks again at us, and it says all tests finished successfully.
But do you want to try
No, next.
again?
No, next.
Starting from the
first layer.
Bottom.
To calibrate with currently loaded filament, press
No, there's no
next.
currently
To load
loaded.
filament, press load. To change filament, press unload. Okay, what's the next step? I think we need to prepare the filament.
Okay, so I will just...
So I'm for this one, because I think it's still part of the... Yeah, it's still part of the calibration.
No, we are not recording you anymore. I switched over.
Aww.
So you can
I'm going
have
to
a
bring
rest.
the filament.
Loading and unloading the filament. Once the self-test is finished, you can load a strand of filament. We strongly suggest using PLA for the initial calibration. Is it PLA? Oh, wonderful.
It's the one that came with the... So it's the sample filament here. The red one.
For the initial calibration and first print, because it's easier to use and does not require any extra steps such as applying glue onto the steel sheet. If you don't have a spool of PLA, read Chapter 9 Material Guide and 10 Regular Maintenance Dates are not the correct numbers. Carefully to learn how to prepare the steel sheet for specific materials. Every time you load a new filament, make sure the tip of the strand is sharp and there are no bumps or other unwanted shapes that would prevent.
So I'm just going to cut it the way they have it there. So we're going to have a sharp edge. I'm going to use the... What is this again? Pillars?
Plier? I don't know. Nose, some nose. Yeah.
I'm not sure about the angle, but and I will try to make it so that it doesn't pop
45
anywhere.
degrees.
Kinda. Where is it? Oh,
Every time you load a new filament, make sure the tip of the strand is sharp and there are no bumps or other unwanted shapes that would prevent the filament from
okay.
entering the tube.
What do you think
Filament
about this one?
spools.
It's not my best job,
Wonderful.
but yeah.
No, please show it to the camera. It's beautiful.
It's
Filament
actually horrible.
spools
Let me just fix that one a little bit.
should be kept around the same level as your printer, so the filament strand can enter the PTFE tube without excessive bending.
So I'm not sure you can see it. Sorry, it's just there's a sharp edge now, so it's pointy and sharp. And should I load it in?
Wait. So cut the end of the filament strand to create
No.
sharp tip. Insert the filament into the extruder tube. No, we can't see you.
Yeah, well,
so-
I'll do it. But
Okay, I will just switch it over then.
can you grab the?
Yep, can I hold it?
Okay. So nice and sharp and pointy. Can you zoom in a little bit? Just move it closer. Yeah. So nice and sharp and pointy. There's the tube with the sensor. So I need to push this one through. And this was always the tricky part.
Yeah.
What? Can you see it moving? Can you see it moving? Can you get closer? Get closer. It's in there. It's moving.
It's blurry.
Yeah, it's Huh? How about now? Yeah, you can see there's the filament. Okay, I'm gonna push it all the way up.
So, okay. Then choose LCD menu filament load filament and press the button to confirm.
So if it reaches a point where I cannot
Insert
push
the
it,
filament into the extruder tube or into the short PTFE tube of the filament, but it doesn't tell how much, how long.
I think it's like this. Oh, sorry.
But how do you know?
Because I cannot push it further up. So it reached a point where it's really going to be left at the extruder motor to keep like pushing it forward. So
Okay.
I cannot push it any further.
Okay, so I can hold it and you can.
Oh no, I can.
Oh, you
I
can
can hold it. Yeah.
handle it.
So
Choose filament load
load.
filament.
I think we need to load, right?
Yes.
So push.
Yes. The preheat menu will.
What was the type? Was it PLA or?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes, but wait. The preheat menu will be automatically displayed. Select the type of filament you wish to load and
It is
confirm
PLA.
the selection by press. Yes, it was PLA.
So pushy.
Yes. And then.
I'm gonna push PLA now.
Yes.
Load filament.
And
So
then
it's leveling.
wait
up
for the
whole-
nozzle to reach the target preheat temperature.
It's beeping and whatnot. Load filament. Press continue and push filament into the extruder. I think I'm already done with that one. So continue.
Press the control knob to start loading and push the filament into the extruder until the extruder drive gears grab the filament.
Can I push it?
Yes.
Can I see continue?
It's not moving.
Yeah. I think it does some calibration. You know, waiting for temperature. It says.
Press the control knob to start loading and push the filament in until the extruder drive gears grab the filament. The filament is then loaded into the print head by the extruder gears automatically. The printer will ask you if the color of the extruder plastic is correct.
What?
You have 3 options: yes, no, retry.
Oh. It's doing something. I think it's the
Wait.
extruder motor. Purging. Wow. I hope it's not purging us. That would be the rise of the robots.
We have the fire extinguisher. So
I think
it's
this is
fine.
extremely exciting.
In case the plastic is contaminated.
Is color correct?
How do we know?
Yes. I mean, it's like, are you sure you want to print red? I
Oh.
think that's it.
Okay.
Yes. Now let's calibrate the distance between the tip nozzle and
In case the plastic is...
But
yeah.
aren't we supposed to have it here? Like, is this properly loaded in? I'm not sure. We'll see. Now
the filament is
calibrate
then
the
loaded into the printhead by the extruder gears out. Oh, yeah, I already covered that one. Choosing retry will repeat the loading process. This is useful.
What is that? Sorry, I can't hear you.
No, there's nothing more.
Okay, then I'm just gonna say next. In the next step, use the knob to adjust the nozzle height. Check the pictures in the reference. What? Use the knob to adjust the nozzle height. What? I don't understand what they're saying. I'm just going to say next. Adjusting the... What knob? I don't understand what knob.
The knob is that black thingy.
What black thingy? I don't understand.
This is the knob.
Oh. So now it just bounces up and down. See? It just does this. It's doing bouncy.
But is it what we expect?
I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know. As the printer starts extruding plastic, adjust the nozzle, but it didn't start extruding plastic.
I think that the temperature is still increasing.
I don't... I don't think there's anything loaded here. Can you hold this for a sec? I'm not sure if this one is properly loaded in or anything, because it's not moving filament in this tube. It's not printing anything.
Oh, we are printing now?
I think it's supposed to, but we're not printing it.
And it shouldn't, I don't know, notice that we are not printing.
Yeah, that's the weird
no?
part. Like, why is it not picking up the fact that nothing is getting out
Oh,
here?
because now it does the snake movement. I saw it in the book.
Okay, so plumbing is off, right?
Yes. So, you see?
Yeah, we don't have that one.
No, that will be the calibration first layer. We are not doing that. Oh, that, yeah, no, we are doing it. I have no idea
what's happening, but the filament is not moving for sure. The filament is not moving! Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but we're not printing anything. There's nothing in this tube, even though we do have the filament here, so. Oh wait, something is there. Like there's some filament.
Is it moving?
Is it stuck or what? So I do see the filament there, but I don't think
I think it's moving, no?
It is moving? You want to repeat the last step and readjust this Mizunato and the feedback. Well, I don't know. I don't understand what's...
Yeah, I can just...
Yeah, we're going to switch that. I need to read it because I don't understand what's going on. What was the step that we saw?
It's
Just
this one,
get me to
first layer
get me to the beginning
calibration.
of the whole wizard thing, please, in the whole documentation, because yeah, I'll take these ones away. I just don't understand. I just don't understand the whole process here. Loading and unloading the filament. I'll try to repeat
Load
the
it
whole
again.
thing, yeah. Clean steel sheet. Is it really supposed to print here something? Keep the filament loaded. If for some reason you need to change the filament before unloading. Yeah, it's not, how are we supposed to load in the filament? I don't think we have the filament loaded in correctly because it doesn't reach the nozzle. It's just, isn't it supposed to just like grab it? I don't understand. It is super strange in my opinion. I think it's like moving in, but like, no. Why is it not detecting that there's no plastic going there? Or I don't understand. The plastic is moving there very slowly though. I do feel it moving. And I do see it.
Oh, it's almost halfway up.
Yeah. So it is moving there. It's just like when do we state that the filament is loaded then? Because this ain't loaded. Probably should have said that it wasn't loaded. I think we should have said that it's not loaded.
I'm reading now the filament sensor.
No, I think it's the loading part that we did incorrectly. So we said that it's loaded, but I don't think it's loaded.
No, we said load.
So
No, here it says that cut the edge, put it
Yeah.
in the tube, choose load.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, probably with the next calibration, it will actually reach the head. You see what I mean? Because now it's about halfway through. Let me show that on the phone. So it's very, very strange. Folks, if someone knows the solution for this one, we can see that the filament is over here. And with each calibration, it slowly moves in. We want to repeat the last step and readjust the distance between the nozzle and the heat bath. So if I keep saying yes, eventually we'll get there, I think. Should I run the test again? Because eventually it will reach it. I just don't know like what qualifies as. Okay. Yeah, can you switch back then? So we're checking what's the problem here. Can I rerun in the meantime the calibration?
Yes, you can try.
Oops. It says calibration successful, happy printing. Okay, then I will see what's under filament. Load filament. Filament appears to be already loaded. Are you sure you want to load it anyway?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Wrong selection.
Yeah.
Load filament. Ah, this is normal that it beeps.
Something says continue, no?
I get it. I think, yeah. I think I know. What
Do you
was the
want
problem.
to record it with the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's...
Yeah, now it's moving. Kinda. I mean, either I pulled it or it's not moving anymore. Come on, move. Waiting for temperature. So it moved a little bit. Maybe it will move. So I'm holding it around this position. Ah.
Now it's moving.
That's something.
So
I think I didn't push it all the way up.
But it was already in the tube.
Oh. Get something quickly. Get something. Yeah, that one is great. Okay, so this is all on the side. Woohoo! First print. Isn't that fantastic? Color correct? Yes, it's very correct. Why is it like pooping on the edge? Ah! Okay. So I have now. Is this hot? It's not that bad. So, first print. I will call him Frank.
No, he cannot live with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Frank. This is a success. So I think the problem was that here, when you push it all the way in, it really needs to be pushed all the way in. Because when it loads, well, folks, it loads, and then you have Frank. Probably I should remove it from the hotbed. So this is Frankie. Frankie is our little tapeworm model. So color is correct, yes. Then return. And now calibration. Boom, boom, boom. What was the first layer calibration, right? This is the one that we still need to do. Okay. To change filament, press unload. No, I don't want to unload. Let's calibrate the distance. Okay, next. Use the knob to adjust the nozzle height. Check the pictures in the handbook for reference. So the pictures in the handbook.
Yep, I think this.
Yeah, well, we'll switch to the manual then. So the pictures in the handbook will tell you about the like flatness or boldness of the filament, and it has to be just right. So it's the Goldilocks position that we have right over here. So this is what we need. Okay. So should I click next? And then we will but this is so thin. How am I supposed to tell if this is good or not?
We'll see.
Here, you can now.
Afterwards.
Okay. So first we do it, and then we do a calibration again or something like that. I'm not gonna push it.
Okay.
So I think we need to see the
Yeah,
Frankie 2,
the snake.
the snake game, and then we can check if the flatness is correct, or should we try to adjust it mid-air? Sorry. So now it's pushing out all the glooping, and it's really not great. Yeah, no, this is terrible. I think we're not doing it correctly. No, it just, you know, I think it's very far away. Yeah, I won't be able to get it off. But it's not, I think it's very far. So where can I move it? How do I move the knob? Yeah, thank you. This is absolutely awful. No.
I think now it's the time to adjust it.
It is it?
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything.
Oh no, because it's just in the temperature.
I don't know. Can I remove this now? Oh gosh, this is horrible. It's stuck on the nozzle. This is awful. Oh no. I don't think it's supposed to do it like this.
I don't think that.
So can we lower? Oh! I just lowered it a little bit. Maybe a bit more. I think this.
But why is it as that? Instead of.
Hmm?
Oh, now it's doing the.
I think it's still very far away. No? I think this
I'm
is
not showing the.
I think it's not correct.
I'm not showing the phone.
Oh. No, this is worse. I just don't see how.
But we had a good
I don't know.
portion.
I don't understand what's going on, to be frank.
But that looks nice. Those nice square
Is it?
corners.
Is
On
it
the
though?
other side, it was better.
I don't know, it's awful, but it also has some residue there, so I think we need to redo this. And probably also I would keep lowering it a bit.
What is happening there? That is not good.
I think it's filling it up. It's not supposed to
Oh.
do this.
Oh, yeah, it is supposed to do it.
So what do you, I don't think this is good. This is not good print. I don't think this is flat enough. I don't want to touch it though. Is it, that's supposed to be completely filled? Or?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that this is good, but I also have some residue stuff on the nozzle, so like how am I supposed to clean that one off now? I think I need to.
Or maybe I can try with the overhead if we see.
No.
No?
No, don't switch it to the overhead, please. No, I just need to get this one off. I need to clean all this mess from the nozzle. And it's still hot. The thing that doesn't help that this just sticks out like this. So we're just trying to get off the mess that we made. I'm not sure this is the scientifically correct process of doing it. Probably I should need like a tweezers or something like that. I think I will just get my tweezers. Get this thing off. Plastic residue. Oh, this is horrible because it's still hot, so I'm not sure if we can clean it. Yeah, so this here, I don't think it's good. How can we remove it now? Oof. I think this requires a lot of adjustment.
But I think that
You think this
it's
is
not
good?
bad. I think it's not bad.
No. I don't feel that it's flat. Do you think it's flat?
But it doesn't have to be
well, not
perfectly
completely
flat.
but can you show me the picture how it is supposed to look like on the corner part? Yeah, just like close. Zoom on it a little bit, please. Zoom. Zoom. So ours do not resemble to any of these. Show me the wrong one. Yeah,
No.
ours totally look like that.
No.
I think it does look like it. So we need to rerun the calibration, I think. I just tried to get off the yeah, I don't know how you can get off this part here. It's kind of stuck. I think cleaning is a whole different process for this.
No, I think that for us it's something in between because it's not messy. It's just too far from each other.
Yeah, let's try to do the calibration again. So let's say yes. Clean steel sheet. I think it's clean enough. Next. Do you want to use current value?
Do you want to record it? I can switch over to the...
Well, no, we're just rerunning it, but... So, yeah, that's what... Right. So what I'm doing is I'm just rerunning the same thing. I'm not sure if we will be able to even print something today. So we're just rerunning the calibration. I already have the value set here significantly lower. And I think we still need to push a bit lower than that.
You can adjust it with the knob.
I know, well, not now, because it's heating up. I just need to figure out what is the right direction. I think I need to turn it this way.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I think counterclockwise is what lowers it. Does it say?
As you adjust the height of the nozzle by rotating the knob clockwise or anti-clockwise, the nozzle on the screen will follow the same movement direction.
Okay, so I think that once I see the green bar filling up, then I can do the adjustment. I think I was just trying to detect it. Maybe the sensor was too high. I don't know. This is very, very difficult. It's definitely not plug and play. I think it's just getting a good feel of the place. Do you see anything happening?
Not yet. It's blinking.
I think it's still heating up.
I was told that blinking is a good sign.
So I'm ready to do the adjustment. Can you check it with me if I'm dialing the correct direction? So I need to be this more negative, I think.
Okay, now there is filament.
Okay. I'm going to push it even a bit lower. What happens if I have like a very, very low?
I wouldn't try.
It's not a good angle there.
No,
Why is it?
we had a better one last time. It is strange that it can do the corners nicer on the other side.
Yeah, weird.
Okay, it's not bad.
I think we're getting there.
No. No, something is wrong. No, don't do that.
Yeah, that was too much. Probably that was too much. I messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was me adjusting it while it was doing that part. I think I would keep it like this. Oops. Like this much, and then do another print
Okay.
once we remove this. Over.
Yeah. I switch it over so you can
Okay.
put it down. I'll be right back.
I think we're almost there. So I'm going to redo the calibration one more time. Oh, I think the flatness is good. I think we're almost there. So this one looks, you cannot see it, the difference is very, very small. But I think this one looks better. I'm gonna rerun the calibration again. Gosh, we have a lot of plastic garbage here now. Okay, so rerunning the whole thing. Oh, let me just switch here. I'm going to rerun this one more time with the previous settings. So I'm going to keep this one and just leave it like this now. I'm not gonna mess around with it. I want to see the result if we have that one in piece, nice and easy. Nozzle too low is what they say. Or maybe ours is too low. I'm not sure. We'll see. If you get a result that resembles, so this one, the error is actually for nozzle too low. And I keep lowering it, so maybe I should like do the other way around. So my plan is now that I'm just going to keep it at this value and leave it there, and we'll see what the result is.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Wish we had someone in the chat who knows 3D printers. This is a
Should I
slow
search for videos?
I'm not sure. We should probably search for a plastic bag or something, or I mean a trash bag. This one actually doesn't look that bad
Yeah.
compared to that one, yeah. I think this is kind of strange that you're adjusting it while the thing is moving. And their starting position, it's also this like wiggly thing on their pictures.
No.
Because afterwards it gets like into a nice straight line. Look.
No. For them it's a snake from the beginning.
Yeah, but it has to start somewhere. This doesn't look that bad. Oops. Well, I take it back. This is probably not great. So is it too low then? What if I try to get it to the other? So this is 0. I don't think that's great though. Getting it higher up. Oh, I
Yeah, but I think
I
that
can only lower it. I cannot get it higher.
Yeah, but I think that it takes some time to adjust it, so I don't know how quickly it reacts.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to set this one while it's moving? I just don't understand it.
No, it's not good.
No, it's a mess. It's absolutely a mess. Terrible. This is a terrible calibration result. You know who knows printers?
Prusa? Joseph Prusa?
Prusa. Install sheet. So what am I supposed to do with it? Okay, can you switch? I'm not sure what is the direction where we need to head with this. Do they give any hints on, like...
It says, yeah, the corners of the zigzag lines are sharp and do not lift from the sheet. And for us, it definitely lifts up. The lines are straight and stay on the sheet firmly. The ending box has an even surface. There are no waves or gaps.
That's definitely not the case. I'm gonna throw these out. I think they're all horrible. Click no to use the default value. I don't know. You think it could be the sensor adjustment or something that we didn't do correctly? The 5mm thing, or I don't know. Can you show me the very beginning again of this while this is printing? I'm not going to touch it now. I'm just going to leave it at 0. Let's start first, right? A printer will ask you when the filament is loaded. Yeah, zigzag pattern. The nozzle will be at the height defined by the superpin the probe setting. It must not by any means touch the printing surface. But it's not, but it's also awfully far away from it. And I wonder how clean this should be. Like, am I supposed to wipe it again?
No, you don't have to wipe it.
Hmm?
You don't have to wipe it after every time.
Right? It's just... Nozzle height adjustment screen has new design with simplified description. Yeah, this is not something that I do see here though.
No, they say that they have a different.
Ah. Yeah, for me that one looks easier to understand. No, this is far off.
But then please lower it.
Hmm?
Lower it then.
It's like very, very far. I seriously see no effect of my settings. This is stupid. I don't think it does anything.
Yeah, but maybe it takes some time.
I don't know. No, it's just, it doesn't feel, so it's very, very far from the surface, and I don't know. I honestly don't know. No, this is, oh, wow, very, very far. But it's, how far is it supposed to be from the surface? But at least the printer works. We just don't know how to calibrate it. No?
Mm-hmm.
That's something. That is terrible. I think this should be clean when everything is cold already. We are uncertain of what's happening. Can you switch to the phone in the meantime, just for fun? So I left again everything to the defaults. It does the touchy thing, and quite frankly, I'm not sure what's happening, but you can see some residue already on the nozzle.
So they say that the common range is 0.4 and between 1 or
Whoa,
9.
really? We are very, very, very far away from that value, so should I just like lower it then?
At least to, yeah.
Because yeah, for me even
0.4.
200 had almost no effect.
No, 200, no, don't do that.
No, dot 200.
Oh.
So 0.200 minus was not doing anything basically. So if they see minus 0.400 to minus 1.900,
So they say that if it's if you reach -2.
No, look, so this one was doing practically nothing.
Can you please put it to 0.4?
Should I?
Yes.
That's like
Yeah.
410. Well, the line is better. Don't cut the corner! Printer. Cutting corners. Should I lower it even more?
Yes.
I think it's very, very high. So I'm pretty sure it needs to be lowered.
Try 5.
Now this is getting somewhere. I think it's
That's nice.
Well, I need to adjust it when we're doing the straight line, I think. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to take the corners correctly. Let's do 5. That's what you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty close now to the bottom. Now that's an improving
corner.
angle. Well, this one is still not perfect. That one is pretty good. Now for the hard part. I think it's getting better. So yeah, let's not be afraid. And we can try next time with this value again. I don't want to mess it now because it's just going to be messing up the whole thing. And I think we can lower it even a little bit further. But yeah, now the nozzle is significantly closer to the surface. So I like this one a lot more. I think everything with this printer is like, yeah, don't sweat it, just like push it. A little bit residue on the nozzle. I think this part here is really just to make sure that there's no yeah, look, like as we start lowering it, let me just get some focus there. The angle got significantly better, but it's still
it's still blurry.
It's still not there. Yeah, still blurry, or
yeah, it's still blurry.
The picture, you mean?
Yeah, the video.
I mean, but you can see the line. So
yes,
we started lowering the nozzle, and I think it's improving. Still not where it should be, so we're going to repeat this step. I need to clean this one off. Yeah, I'm just a little bit afraid of touching it because I don't know how hot this is. probably I can't touch it. And it comes off in pieces. Yeah, it's not too hot. I'll grab the whole thing. No. So we're printing spaghetti here. Okay. So let's say next.
We start from 5.
Do you want to use the current value? Yes. And I think we'll lower it even a bit further. Do like -6 or something like that. Should be fine.
It's already not.
Yeah, we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Yeah, but it's. Is it supposed to be like this?
No, it should be really
Filled up.
filled up completely.
Okay.
But but it should be filled up but flat.
Okay.
Yeah. So no
wait,
holes
wait.
between
Can
them.
no, I think it's still the touchy part. Now this part I don't understand what they're doing. It just goes there and like touches, and all we get as a result is that residue filament on the nozzle. So what's the point of this? It's weird. I don't understand this step, but I don't think I have to. Now it's heating up. We're just waiting.
You want 0.6?
Hmm?
Let's try with 0.6.
Yeah. Let's keep lowering it, and eventually we'll get there. I think this amount of sample filament is not sufficient. They should give a whole spool just to do the calibration. No, we're almost there, but yeah, this is. I'm glad that they do have this calibration step here, but oh, I'm supposed to probably lower it now.
Yeah, let's go to 6.
Yeah, I just want to wait for a straight line. Oh, look at that sharp edge there. We'll see if we can handle the corner. Wow, bad. That is bad.
Yeah, but maybe this was the
Yeah.
moment when it adjusted.
I don't know. Ooh. That went well. No? What do you think?
So I think that there is a delay.
Probably, yes. Oh, that's a really nice angle there. Oh, that's also... Yeah, I think we're getting there. So we need to keep lowering it a bit. How do you like it? What do you think? My little scientist.
Okay, that's not good.
That was...
But why?
I don't know.
It was better the previous one.
I wish I knew. Oh, wow. Botched.
So
I-
maybe...
I'm not sure what's happened there.
We should lower a bit more.
Probably.
We had 2 very nice turns.
Yeah.
And that third one as well, it's nice. And the little rectangle there.
But I think it's improving. I don't know what happened on these ends. Or here.
Yeah, I think it's there are still some gaps. So
Yeah, I
would
think we should lower it.
0.7, yeah.
Wow, or even more.
Can we just compare that one to this one?
Sure, once I get it off.
Should I hold the phone?
No, I'm good. So that's one part. I'm not sure you want to compare that one to anything, but are you sure that we should not like clean this one a little bit now with some isopropyl? I'll clean it a little bit.
But before that, can you just please compare these two?
This is this print. This is obviously better now. So I think we still need to lower it.
I'm not sure how different they are.
I still have some isopropyl left in it.
So I'm a bit uncertain because I think that the gap is very similar.
Is it?
No, you don't think? If you look it.
I'm not sure. Let's try to do it again. This time lower it even a bit further.
0.7?
Yeah.
So you don't think that the gap is similar?
Not sure. But this one looks better. The second one, so the last one we printed, looks better.
Yeah, but I think that you adjusted at that moment, or
I don't know. I really can't tell. I'm kind of doing trial and error here. Sorry.
so it will be 0.7.
Maybe. Yeah.
Please do it as early as you can,
Okay.
and then don't touch it.
Okay. We're still doing the touchy thing, which makes no sense to me again. And yeah, I think the nozzle has now some serious residue, so maybe we should have wiped it off.
You want to?
No, not while it's moving. Yeah. So, but if it's bodged again, it could be because there's so much residue on the nozzle now, which I don't really understand. Why is it pushing it out? Obviously need to wait for the temperature.
You cannot adjust the height.
No, not like this. So if it's grayed like this, I'm not able to do anything with it. What is the time though?
10:30.
10? 10? Okay. So in 20 minutes we need to finish. Now I can adjust it. How about this one?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a thick straight line now.
Okay, that's good. That rings a bell. Look, this is how they start.
Thick straight line?
It's thicker than...
Yeah, and now we don't have the wiggly thing there anymore.
Oh, yeah, we do have it.
Wow. No, I mean here.
Yeah, over there, but
yeah,
now we have...
yeah, this one is awful.
Oh, it's worse. It's...
Oh yeah, it's much worse. Yeah.
Can it be too close?
Yeah, oh, could be. Yeah.
But it cannot react this quick.
Maybe it can. I don't know what's on the
No.
edge. Maybe it's just maybe here it's not clean. I don't know. It doesn't stick properly to the surface. So
But you just cleaned it.
well, with some isopropyl, but I can grab an isopropyl mat and clean it up again. Let's see how it goes.
Oh.
It's awful. This looks good though, no?
Looks better. Can you please
I'm sorry.
show?
I'm just losing hope. But it's so strange that only parts of it is just messed up, and this is bad. Look how bad this is. Yeah. I'm going to clean up the thing and we'll try it one more time. I also try to clean up the nozzle maybe. Wow. It's really stuck here now. Oh, this is still attached to the nozzle. Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is... Do they say anything about like how are you supposed to clean the nozzle or something? Because this is getting messy and just... I think it's kind of affecting the print quality. That everything sticks to it. Now I have plastic residue all over the nozzle. This is so bad. Oh, look at this. Okay, let me try to find the isopropyl. Mm-hmm. So, what's gonna be the next step? Next test attempt actually. Are we trying to...
6? It was 6, this one.
You want to go back to 6?
I don't know. Because this was... Even with 7 there was still a lot of gap.
Yeah.
I think that 6 was... Then this just too much. Yeah. Too much gap.
Yeah, but should we lower it further?
I don't know.
I would say let's try to lower it a bit more. Or maybe don't mess around with it this time and just let it print on 7 after I clean the thing.
7? You want to try 7?
I don't know. Could be. Could be. So, which one was the...
6.
That's 6. Yeah, but there's huge gap there.
Yeah, but look at the 7 even.
Yeah,
bigger
7
gap.
was horrible. So, let me show you guys this one. What do you think? Chat. What do you think? Can you switch me to the phone? While it's heating up. So this was with minus 0.600. That one was 700-ish. And what's this?
5-ish.
This is 5-ish. So this looks better, but I mean, it definitely shouldn't look like this. So I'm saying, I'm actually saying let's lower it even more.
More than 7.
Yes, I want to do 8.
Okay.
Once I'm able to. We're still doing the touch test thing.
Yeah, we should soon close the session.
Yeah, we're going to try probably one more calibration, or 2 more, and then yeah, well, we're probably going to keep on trying until we get the right one.
During your meeting, you can just do that.
Yeah. I think we have time for 2 more calibration steps. I think I will try to lower it a bit more even.
To 8.
Yeah. Heating up. But it shouldn't touch. That's what they said, right?
Yes.
I'm actually happy that it's working. It doesn't print well, but
I'm
it's
a bit
working.
frustrated.
Why? You thought that this will be easy?
No.
But you really want to have the result now.
No, I want to react more quickly when I see that it's not good and oh.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was, but you got a nice thick line again. I think it's not that thick. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% happy with that angle and all that, but it doesn't pick it up and keeps dragging it like the last time. So this is 0.8. Yeah. I think this is still
Let's see
too
the
far.
rectangle.
Yeah, let's leave it now. And then we can do one more test before we close up today's stream. And then I do like the distance in this case, but it still doesn't. I think it's still too high. I see that the filament goes like in an angle. You see what I mean? Like it's not. It shouldn't touch.
Show the. Yeah.
It shouldn't touch, but it should be as close as possible, I think, for precision's sake. There's still plenty of gap there, but that squirt does not. It looks nice. It looks nicer, actually. I think we need to. Well, I think the 20th time is the charm. This looks better. I think this is so far probably the best results that we had with calibration. What do you think? So look at this. These angles are almost right. And here the filled rectangle, I think it's getting closer. I'm going to say yes. We're going to clean this and move closer even more.
Let me just see.
How do you like it?
Yes, it's nice.
Right? I think it's getting closer.
Oh no, actually you shouldn't touch it with your finger.
Yeah, but otherwise how am I supposed to get this one off?
Oh, with a tool. Thank you.
With it?
With a tool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, I still have some isopropyl, so. But
Can you see the difference between these two?
this is a bit better. No.
Because you know that
No. That looks a bit better. It's closer.
So you want to
I want to
go
move
down
it
to
closer.
1?
Yes. 1. Ooh. That's adventurous. Maybe we should.
Or 909?
How about in between? Like 9.5 or something like that.
Okay.
So we're going to keep moving the nozzle further closer to the back.
Then you very quickly lift it if it's too close.
I'm not sure. But I mean, it will not touch it. I think that's the reason why we leveled the sensor. So if it's touching
Okay, so
the
it
bed,
will
it
not.
should stop. Like, you think it will start scratching it or?
Yes, this is my fear.
Yeah, I don't think that's feasible. Just to show you as well, which one is it? Like,
Yes, this one.
we were comparing. Sorry about the cable. These two, and I said which one was the better one? This one.
Yes.
So this is, I think it's a bit better. Not significantly. So yeah, probably we should move it to -1 all the way.
Oh, I'm not showing it.
Oh, sorry. So which one was it? Just quickly because I need to move it. So 7, 8,
No, 6.
or 6 or whatever.
This
I don't know.
was 7.
Sorry, I need to move it. I'm moving it back here because we're about to start. Should I move it to -1,0,0,0?
No, 95.
So 0,950
Yes.
for the height. Blinky blink. When it starts moving towards me, I need to dial quickly. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can move it a bit closer. This is not bad, but I think we should move it a bit closer.
Do you want to move it now?
No.
Next round.
Why did it mess up that? Yeah, you know what? I do want to move it closer. Let's do -1.
What do you think?
I cannot see it. Not sure. No, I think it's still far.
Seriously?
Hmm?
Seriously?
Well, there's still a huge gap between the lines. But it's getting better. And this is probably better than the previous ones. How about, yeah, but this one, not super happy about it. This one is getting better. We will keep on calibrating. Yeah, you can switch. So
You can put it down.
oh yeah. It's the isopropyl one. This is pretty bad still. I think it's getting closer though. What do you think?
Did you count? No, the lines are different.
There are still huge gaps between the lines, so not sure. Okay, we're gonna give it one last try, folks, and then I don't even know what is the situation with the stream raiders. I'm just going to start the battle and kill that little rat or something like that. Yay, kill the rat. No one joined us, so our hero might die, but I think we're doing pretty well with the rat. Yay, look at that. We're glorious.
How much do you want to lower?
Oh, yeah, it's still gonna heat up. All right. Yeah, we'll get the hang of this later. Okay. So, I don't know, how much should we lower it? Can we switch to OBS, please? So, how much should we lower it? Will we lower it
1.2?
1 or 2? Let's try it. It's a lot of dialing, though, with the knob. But yeah, I think we still need to. A strange strain of residue there. This was done on the way here.
Yes.
So. Not perfect, but not bad either. We'll see. Usually this is the point where it starts like dragging it into like a horrible. This one looks really good though. Now, what do you think? I think these angles are not bad.
So far, so good, no?
Looks okay-ish. I do see some imperfection there. So like this part here is not perfect. But yeah, it's I think it's a significant improvement compared to the other ones where we always had at least one turn that went horribly bad. You can see it under. The square is forming. I think it's still far, but just a little bit. I think we're getting close, but I think we still need to get a bit closer. Look at that. That's, yeah, I think this is Now, how do you feel now? I think we still need to do some calibration, but that one looks a lot better. Yeah, I think that looks significantly better. So we're going to continue with the calibration part. Yeah, look at that. This looks way nicer than anything that we had. I think we still need to lower it. But we try one more.
Okay.
Just one more. Just one more, kids. Just one more. Okay. Hold it. So oh, you wanna show how I very professionally remove this? Do I need to find an angle where we'll get started? Yeah, but I think we're getting there.
1.3 or even more.
I think even more. Yeah, so there's still a gap. It's not filled. There's still a huge gap there. Yeah, I mean, you can keep following it, but
Thank you.
I think this is the best that we had so far. I say let's do 1.5.
Yes, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, so the lines are good. It's just not filling up. So there's still, like, you can see. Remove these old tools here. Should I switch? It's too bad that the documentation does not say anything about, like...
Yes, it's much nicer than the previous one.
So the documentation gives, like, guidelines, what is too low or not low enough or too far away, or what is that?
I don't think that we need a lot of adjustment. How
what
much
do
do
you
you want to?
I was thinking 1.5, but
No, I think that would be too much.
too much? 1.4?
4? Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm not really sure, like, it's probably in, like, millimeters or something like that. I don't know. Or not even that. I'm not sure. What's the measurement here? It would be nice to have, like, that. No, but what do you think? I think it's millimeters that we talk about here. So fraction of the millimeters that we're talking about. Okay, almost there.
Oh,
Watch out, watch out.
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, do it quickly. Now I'm going to dial like a maniac.
1.4?
Oh, that's what we said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No residue this time. Oh, very, very small residue this time. I think all the printing starts here at the edge,
No,
right?
no, there will be a skirt.
What? What do you mean skirt?
I mean,
There's another, like, test that we can run?
no, when you actually use it.
So there are different ways to approach. Actually, this one, we could show it on the overhead camera, maybe. Let's try the overhead camera. Let's see how it looks on the overhead camera. What do you think?
I think it's good. So look, so there will be a skirt before you print. What do you think?
I think it's getting better and better. But can we switch back from the overhead? I think the phone is still a better option. I can do a better angle. So I think we can still move a little bit. So the 1.5 was not an exaggeration, but let's see. I think the real test of the pudding.
Yeah, it's a pity that it leaves that to the end.
Yeah, because the turns here. If
it's much more
close
difficult
enough
to see
that,
if it's 90 degrees or not.
Yeah.
But the gaps, we can see the gaps.
I wonder how many calibration steps others are doing, like with experience. Like, but you definitely need to do multiple of these. Oh yeah, this one, I think now it's, ooh, look at that. Look at that. I think we do not have a, maybe this is the right one. Maybe we just need slight adjustments. But this one is filled up now. Boys and girls, this is filled up now. Can you see it? No gaps. No gaps.
No capes.
No capes. Okay, let me try to remove it. Oops, this one broke. It breaks. It doesn't come off. It just breaks. And I think it's flat now. Ooh,
Oh,
wow.
yeah, this sound.
Wow. I think we almost got it. Like,
You just put it down.
no, well, I think we can put it down here as well. So it's a surface, which is a significant improvement from what we did previously, like compared to these failed attempts. I'll just move the. So see, like compare it with this one. It's an actual
Flat piece of plastic.
piece of plastic with a surface, quite flexible as well. Yeah, we probably need to do some adjustments on the calibration part, but yeah, and it's almost smooth. It's probably the best that we can get today, so we're going to probably stop with this one now, at least for the recording part. But yeah, I think it's not bad. I think it's not bad. What do you think?
But we should take a note.
Should we try to do some adjustments still, or this is good enough? How can we tell that this is good enough now? Should we try to print a model afterwards?
If we
You're not showing it into any camera. I don't know what you're, or just
no,
yeah.
no, not this one, maybe this one. You see that if it's too low,
Yeah.
then
But if that's the good one, oh, you think it's too flat?
no, I think it's good. No, I'm just looking through the light.
But like, what's I cannot really tell the difference here between the good and the low one.
It's not flat. There's just too much.
Too much what?
Lines. It's too high. The lines are.
So we had the too high problem for sure, and now we have a lot of.
I mean that the plastic is too high. If it's too low.
I'm not following.
So you see?
Yeah.
No, it's the other way around.
Yeah, isn't it now too flat for us?
No.
You think? What about the actual like printed line? I think it's very flat now, isn't it?
Too flat?
Yeah, I think it's just a little too flat.
I think that we should keep this one. We shouldn't.
Yeah. This was
0.4. Do you have a permanent marker? I will just write on.
Because we can now, because we printed a Otherwise, this might be missing from the stream, and we don't have a recording. So we're going to, anyways, jump now because I have to get into a call. So thank you for being around. If you were here, if you just got killed by Twitch and then this is lost, then well, this is lost forever, and humanity will never know what is the right number. We still need to figure that one out, but yeah, I think at this point we're not necessarily going to have more stream on the Prusa printer because I think we almost got the calibration right. We'll see. We'll talk about maybe doing another stream or not. But I think the calibration finally went well. We have a surface here. We have an actual surface, and then we'll start printing at least one simple model and see how it goes. But those are longer processes. But maybe while we're streaming something, we can have the printer work and switch on it or something like that.
I was thinking of that.
Yeah, but at this point, I think we do not have much left to do with the 3D printing. So thank you for being around, and see you tomorrow with some Wi-Fi Pineapple fun stuff.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.